Hi everyone, Michelle here from the Junk Journal Studio. I am doing a flip through of my new Fall Bounty digital kit series that was listed in my Etsy shop this morning, which also is on sale until I think it's November 8th. So for a little while, I will just start with kit number 1, which is the journal pages, 34 pages. And very much like the Summer's Bounty, I just kind of did an overall sort of the little themes that we find in fall. So pumpkins, sunflowers, owls, mushrooms, nature, animals, some florals, that kind of thing. So you could put together an entire fall journal and use it throughout the whole season, or split it up and do whatever you like with it. There's all kinds of possibilities. So yeah, let's just get started. So kit 1, we have some apples, super pretty girl sitting in an apple tree, apple pie and apples and leaves, some pretty leaves with some script in behind it, and there it is faded out as well for a backing page. We have pumpkins and sunflowers and acorns, sunflowers and a bird, and just a pattern page of sunflowers, and then a backing page as well. So lots of sunflower stuff, or pages I should say. Then we have this page with some florals and some pretty ladies dancing, and a backing page which matches that frame right there. We have a couple more ladies or young girls that are walking along. We have some pumpkins and corn, pretty red and orange florals, a really pretty poem about October. We have some Thanksgiving, really beautiful Thanksgiving poem, and a backing paper. And I really like this ribbon embellishment. It's really pretty. I included it in the embellishment kit too, so you could cut it out and do stuff with it. And then of course we have to have some turkeys and some Thanksgiving greetings, and the Happy Pilgrim music, all distressed, and we have a fox and a deer, and a really beautiful, I think this is one of my favorite pages, and it goes really well with this one with the different leaves and stuff and berries, and a bird, and a backing page. And of course we have to have some owls. I love this. I love the background of this page. Really pretty. I mean, I love them all. I really, really do. I'm like extremely happy with how they turned out. This is gorgeous. Like I love it. It's so pretty. And we have some squirrels, or a squirrel and a bunny rabbit, and some mushrooms, of course. And speaking of mushrooms, and this is just a really cool page in a different sort of color tone, so it pops a little bit about all types of different mushrooms. More mushrooms with some nice lines for journaling. And there you go with the leaves. I'll show you here. All of the leaves that are used in the mushroom series are now on the sides of the paper with some lines. And without the lines, great for backing. And just some plain lines with just really soft hint of leaves in behind it. And then a completely plain background page. And then we have an October song sheet, a November song sheet. And then we have a dictionary page with harvest on it, and then a really cool poem about November. So that is kit number 1, 34 pages. So we'll just set that one aside, and I'll go on to kit number 2, which is the coordinating pages. And there are 32 of them. So we have some yellowy plaid, some yellowy orange, grungy sort of background, plain background. This is, I don't know if you can pick it up, but it's a really pretty kind of gold, almost yellowy gold color basket weave. Similar as the basket weave in Summer's Bounty Journal, just different color. And some just really beautiful autumn vines, and it in really faded out as well for backing. Another backing page with beautiful burnt orange colors. And then we have some kind of a brighter yellow and red. Looks really pretty against the sunflower pages. And another backing page that's primarily yellow. And we have some stripes and kind of a pale yellowy orange. And then again, but more in the red-y oranges. And then we have a really beautiful backing page that's in the reds and oranges. The same page as back here that I said went really well with the sunflower page, except for it's just got more reds in it than yellows. And we have another plaid in reds and oranges. We have stripes and orange, kind of a browny orange. I think this is one of my favorite pages. I really like it a lot. And then it's also in this faded out version for backing things. And then we just have some red gingham and some kind of reddy orange pattern page. Some red stripes, some burgundy-ish red floral pattern. And there it is again, more in an orangey brown. And some brown gingham, darker brown. Some really, I love this. I really love this plaid. And of course, we have to have some stripes. And then here are really soft, kind of faded out brown leaves in the background. And then we have some acorn. And then as you saw in the journal pages, there are hints of green throughout, so I wanted to throw a few pages in there that would complement that. So these complement it really well. So we have a darker green and then more of a yellowy green. And then this same pattern, which I've showed you already, it came in the reds and then more of the orangey browns, and then we have it in the greens as well. And then a really pretty, just plain green grungy background, and that is it. So yeah, I'm really happy with these as well, because not only will they be great for the kit itself, but I mean all of these will be awesome for so many different projects. So really excited about that. So that is kit number 2. And then last but not least, and probably almost the most work, maybe, I'm not sure about that, but anyways, I put lots of effort and work into it, and I'm really happy with how it turned out. So introducing 34-page Fall Bounty Embellishments, Kit 3. And what I did, which is basically how I handled the Summer's Bounty as well, is when I flipped through these journal pages, there was a little bit of pumpkins, a little bit of mushrooms, a little bit of apples, a little bit of sunflowers, and just sort of those overall kind of themes, several themes. And then what I did when I was developing and designing the Elements kit is I did stuff that'll work with each of those themes. So there's a bit of apple, a bit of sunflower, a bit of owl, so on and so forth. So that's kind of how it's broken up a little bit. Oops, I think I'm upside down. So we'll twirl it around here. Okay, so that's the first page. And of course, these can be used on any page, but most of them also speak of just sort of apples. This is the apple themed page. We have some more apples, really cool labels. I included, I think 3 or 4 altogether in the embellishments kit of like faux vintage photos that look really, really realistic. I'm really happy with them. And then more apples, and actually this is a stacking tag, so this fits nicely on there. And then how did I have it? Yeah, this fits nicely there. And then the journal card, or whatever you want to put in there, you could use this as the tab, or you could put this at the top and make it like the tag top, which would be really cute too. But yeah, that's to put on here to make a pocket. And we have some birds, and I really love the little labels that I put on there, and some stamps. Super beautiful postcard envelope. Lots of little labels and ephemera in all the empty spaces, per usual Junk Journal Studio style. Then we have our corn and our girls and some wheat. And then some super cute little pockets with some greens, flour and seed. And then we have our deer. Really love these labels. And some more deer. Some super cute pockets that are ready to decorate. And then we have our fox. And this, I am planning, when I put it together, I designed it so that, let me just take a quick look here. Sorry guys, but just in case you get to it before me, which there's a very good chance you will. Let's find our fox. Oh yeah, right there. Okay, so when you print this page out and you cut this out, you can even kind of cut around it and leave some white border if you want. That's up to you. Actually, no, don't leave white border, because you're going to put that on top of here, or you could print another one of these pages. But the idea is to cut that out and put it on top so that you don't lose the design of the page. So it's like an overlay. And then this tag, or this piece of journal card, I should say, that's not decorated, fits inside there perfectly. So that's sort of the idea with that. I hope that made sense and it didn't confuse things. And then moving right along, we have some flowers and just some super cute ephemera, autumn fall themed ephemera. And then we have our mushroom theme. Really, really love the pockets. There's one for the left and one for the right, and they're different and super cool. Really happy with how they turned out. And then these journal cards are different too, if you see the mushrooms there. And then we have a whole bunch of mushroom fussy cuts. And actually, speaking of fussy cuts, this kit is filled with fussy cuts. So that was a little bit of feedback I had with the Summer's Bounty, is you would have liked to see more fussy cuts. So that's what I did. I gave you more fussy cuts. And there's our owls and more owls. This would make a great belly band. It's the perfect length, and you could actually put this round right there on top of it, and then you could stick a leaf on top of that, or an owl, or what have you. Some options. I just love all the little bits of ephemera that I was able to find that go with the different themes. And then, of course, we have our bunny rabbits. And then our squirrels. So, and then more squirrels, and that's the end of it. But I wanted to show you, I should have wrote it on there, but I didn't. This pocket can sit on top of this pocket, and then that pocket can sit on top of that pocket. So it's stacking pockets. There's 3 in total. And then the journal cards fit really beautifully in there. And super cool labels. I love these labels a lot. And this piece of ephemera here. Yeah, look at that bunny. It's so beautiful. I love it. That would make a really cool belly band too. I made sure it was the right length if you wanted to use it that way. Okay, so that was the squirrels and the bunny rabbits. Now we're on to some sunflowers. and some turkeys and Thanksgiving. Some more fussy cuts, corn and melons and pumpkins. And there's lots of leaves in here, which I'm really excited about as well. So, in all the different colors, aren't those pretty? And more leaves, some beautiful autumn colored butterflies. And then we have our sunflowers. And I love this butterfly right there. I mean, they're all beautiful. Like, that could not match better. It's perfect, but this is really cool. I like the variation of the color. I haven't seen anything like that before. I mean, I edited it to be kind of funky like that. And I like it because it's different and colorful and happy. These are really cool too. They're little advertisements on the leaves. Some really pretty tickets. These are kind of some deers and then some florals that go with the kit. And then we have to, of course, have our library card and library card pocket, Fall Bounty. And then we have our really beautiful embellishment here that can be used in so many different ways. And, of course, ending with 2 pages of words. One just sort of in the same tones as the pages, and then in a large and a medium, or a medium and a small, whichever way you want to look at it. And you can print them even smaller if you do 2 to a page. But yeah, we have that one. And then this darker one, which will really kind of pop and stand out from the journal pages. And that is it, you guys. That is kit number 3. So what is that altogether? 34 and 34, so that's 68. And then 78, 88, 98. Whoa, is that 100? 30, 60, 90, 4, 8, 100 pages altogether. Now that is going to create a lot of really fun ephemera and fall, autumn themed projects and so much more. So I really, really hope you like it as much as I like it. And yeah, thank you so much for watching and have a good day. Bye.